Hi, it's Joe, Clean and Thankful Cleaning Services, LLC, service in Kentucky and Indiana. Today's date is Wednesday, October the 11th, 2023. This video here, I don't have no project right now really that I'm working on, big projects, just doing some janitorial cleaning accounts. So that's what I'm into, just working on them. But I wanted to, I had this on my thoughts, and I was like, I really want to make a video of this. Whenever you go out to, you go out and you get prices on, especially if we go out and give you a price on your cleaning of your facility, is it always apples to apples? If you have multiple companies come in and give you bids, is it apples to apples every time? Especially in the janitorial field, of course, a lot of you know that I have worked for multiple janitorial companies throughout Louisville, Kentucky, Southern Indiana area. I've worked for a couple of them and worked for a little bit of the school systems before I wanted to go out on my own. So I wanted to bring this, ask you about this, see what everybody's thoughts are. But a lot of times I see in the industry, in the cleaning industry, especially the janitorial side of it, is, they bid for, whatever. Whatever the price is, and you think as the customer, the client, you think, hey, they're going to come through every night and they're going to sweep, they're going to mop, they're going to clean the bathrooms, and they're going to vacuum, the area really good. And this pertains mostly to mopping, is the thought that I had. I want to bring it to you guys. Is whenever I've seen them in the industry, is they'll go through, they'll clean the bathroom. They'll clean the bathroom, and then once they're done cleaning the bathroom, they won't sweep, they won't mop. If there's nothing on the floor, they won't sweep and they won't mop. So, now that's not to say that there's nothing on the floor. My thoughts is when I have me or any of my crew members go out and mop, do a facility, I want you to mop that floor. Whether it looks like it needs to be mopped or it don't, I want you to mop that floor. And the reason why that is because a lot of us in the cleaning industry, you may see it, you may not see something over in the corner that, maybe they spilt something, or, in a bathroom, maybe, they got some urine on the floor, or maybe it's in a public area and someone spit on the floor, got some gum on the floor, and, they picked that gum up. Well, it needs to be mopped to be disinfected. So it gives it a good clean, gets rid of all the track marks, from people, coming in and out of the restroom or walking down your hallways. You want it to be as clean as possible. And sometimes, cleaning companies, they'll be like, hey, it really don't look like it gets that bad. There's not much traffic here, so we don't have to mop it. Well, for us here at Clean and Thankful Cleaning Services, we want you to have the best clean as possible. So when we get through, we'll sweep, we'll mop, whether it needs it or it don't. You're still going to have dust bunnies on the floors. Tell you a quick story here is when I worked for the school systems, we'd go through a dust mop every night, whether it needed it or it didn't. And whenever you got through dust mopping, you'd look down the floor before you started dust mopping. You'd go down through there and you would look and you'd be like, it really don't need to be dust mopped, right? And this was early on in my career. And, didn't look like it needed to be dust mopped. But then when you dust mop it, you'd get a whole big pile of just dust bunnies and dust. And that's because of the HVAC system. It blows that air. This is just what I think. I think that HVAC system, when it kicks on, it blows that dust and air out of the vents onto the floor. Well, me and you, walking down the you can't really see that, but over time that dust will build up, especially in like gymnasium areas. You want to when I worked in the gym area for a school system, they want you to mop that, dust mop that every time before a game, because they want that to be clean as possible. Because the reason why that is that so the ball players, when they're out there playing on the ball court, it's good and clean. And the kids don't slip, they don't fall. It's good and clean. They got good traction. So this is something I want to bring to you. It's ahead of my thoughts. I was like, really is every time, whenever people go, to hire a cleaning company, is that cleaning company, is every cleaning company that you have coming in giving you a quote, are they going to mop and vacuum every time? Us here at Clean and Thankful Cleaning Services, if you do hire us as a cleaning service for your commercial facility, and we say, hey, we're going to mop this every time, it's going to be mopped every time. And rest assured, if it's not mopped every time, you give me a call directly. My name is Joe. You give me a call directly, and I'll make sure that either myself or one of my crew members will go out and mop that floor. I'll make that right for you. That's something that I pride myself on here at Clean and Thankful Cleaning Services, LLC. And I want you to have the best services possible, because you hired me. You hired me because you watched the videos, or you found us online, and I want my crew members to mop it, right? I'll pay that extra money, because I bidded it out. When I went and I gave a bid to you, the client, I said, hey, we're going to mop this every night. So if one of my crew members don't mop it, you let me know, and I'll come out and I'll mop it. And I'll see why it wasn't mopped, right? And sometimes, if it is mopped, right, we do have, we've been into an account, where we've mopped it, right? But the floors they need more than just a mop. They need to be a strip and wax, or a top scrub recoat, right? And I'm like, hey, it didn't get mopped. It did get mopped, but it needs more than just a mop, because a mop, it can only do so much, right? So you need to make sure too, that you keep up on your floor maintenance in your facility. But if you see, hey, it wasn't mopped, when you go over it and you mop it and you see it's not done, you let me know personally. If you hire us, let me know and be like, hey, Joe, it wasn't mopped last night. And I will figure out who was out there, why it wasn't mopped, right? And I'll come out and I'll make that right within 24 hours. I'll come out and I'll mop that facility. So yeah, just want to share that with you. This is Joe, Clean and Thankful Cleaning Services, LLC. I'm located in Jeffersonville, Indiana. So if you're looking for a cleaning service in Jeffersonville, Southern Indiana, we go further out for, to do floor work, to do specialty projects like VCD, strip and wax, tile and wrap cleaning, things like that. We go all over. If you're willing to pay the money, we're willing to come out and do the work. And we'll give you a quote. We'll come out and we'll give you a quote. Hey, it's going to take this much for us to come out here, or, wherever you're at, and to do this, hey, this is what it's going to cost. Or if you want me to, I can reach out to a couple guys that I've got around the country that I know of that can do like tile cleaning in a different area. They're in a different area, so they're closer to you. So someone that I would recommend to you. Or if you're like, hey, Joe, we really want you to do it. We want you and your company to do it, right? Then I'll give you a quote to come out and clean your VCT, your floors, or any of your floors. So, but if you're looking for janitorial services, like I said in this video, if you're looking for a company that said, hey, we're going to mop your bathrooms every time we come in here, then give us a call here at Clean and Thankful Cleaning Services, LLC, at 502-403-3526. This is Joe. Just remember, every time when you hire us as your cleaning company, we're going to make sure that it gets mopped every time. So this is Joe. Thanks for watching the video. And if you liked the video, hit the like button. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this video, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching this on Facebook, hit the like button and share it. Thanks for watching. This is Joe. See you in the next one.